So a number of years back, I moved to Wayne, Pennsylvania, and joined a new church, Wayne Presbyterian Church, and such a wonderful music program there, and great pastors. And don't we all have somebody in our life, hopefully multiple people in our life, that just gives us a little shove? And I had never really done much teaching or workshops at that point. But I said, I've trained people in storytelling and history and my clients. And we have somebody in the room who gave me that first shove. And actually, WaynePres is losing her to move to North Carolina. Would you stand, Lori Taylor Weicker? Thank you for what you do. She's a wonderful teacher. She's moving, and we'll miss you. But thank you for the shove you gave me about storytelling. It's much appreciated.
Deep within me, way down in the sub-basement, in one of those rooms that architects go with hard hats and headlamps on, there is a load-bearing wall that holds up much of my life. It is the knowledge that moments after I was born, I was held in the arms of an old man who loved me and who was grateful to be alive. On May 9th, 1985, 1 month before this memory, my dad had gallbladder surgery and then wouldn't stop bleeding. His colleague came into his hospital room, and my dad saw on his face something that reminded him of a book he had read years ago in medical school, with a chapter entitled, "The Doctor Feareth." The doctor was afraid, and so Dad was afraid. And yet my brother John remembers him saying before they took him back into the operating room that he was okay. He was at peace. That he hoped to hold the baby growing inside my mom and watch it grow up. But even if it would be too much to ask, even if that would be too much, he was at peace. The next morning, May 10th, 1985, my mother woke up to a call that Dad had made it through the night. In my dad's shirt pocket when he died was one of Jeffrey Berwin's storytelling prompt sheets that he had filled out. It tells the story of him coming to the Wayne Church in 1997 because he had a mass on his liver and there weren't any good options. He wanted to have his funeral here even though he wasn't a member, and he couldn't see a way forward to making that happen. And so my mom met with one of the pastors and told her the predicament. And the pastor said that it would be fine, that they could work something out. Dad wrote on this worksheet that he learned in that instance that Wayne was his new community of faith, and that here was just another example of God's continued faithfulness to him, the faithfulness that he could see clearly beginning May 9th, 1985.